And alrighty, Folky Dokes, we are back live once again. And we are back playing the Long Dark Tales from the Far Territory Edition. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes. Welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you are new to the broadcasts. We are happy to have you along for the ride. Where that ride currently sees us is starting a fresh run, because I haven't played this in quite some time. I did load up to see where we left off, and yep, we were on the brink of death over in the new region, which I can't even remember the name of. It's been a while since we played this. But that's the goal. We're going to build ourselves up, do the usual, get our weaponry sorted, get the technical backpack acquired, hopefully snag ourselves a moose hide satchel. I may try a different approach on that and just go to Hush River Valley and grab the pre-made, but we'll see. No promises. Taking down a moose isn't all that hard. Oh, usually. We get broken ribs regardless, so yeah. Maybe I'll flip a coin. Anywho, we're going to do a Stalker run. Because again, it's been quite a bit since I played. So I'm going to shake the rest off. Let's get going. We are going to start in the regular zone. Because memory is going to be an issue. I don't really remember too much of the fire territory off the top of my head. So probably do as we usually do, start off in Desolation Point, since we know where all the major items are, unless they've moved those around. I know they updated, so I haven't really kept up to see what we got, but I do like starting my runs in Desolation Point, so we'll do that, and I can't remember what the heck it is that I usually snag for feats here. Snowwalk, stamina power recharges 20% faster. Oh, that's definite, because I do. Oh, shoot, no, go back. I always do that. I figured I gotta hit triangle. So, Snowwalker, yes. Free runner, yes. And this is the toss-up. Usually go with cold fusion. But is adaptable to toughness. 10% less. Yeah, that's not really a deal. We could go with Fire Master. I'm going to go with Fire Master. We usually get an abundance of good clothing. So, there you go. Because usually I go with Cold Fusion. Anywho, we will keep Scurvy out. That's not a problem. Just got to make sure you digest your vitamin C's. So, kosher. No. Kosher. And we will call this one Rusty Shackleford. Admiral Rusty Shackleford. There you go. Alright. So I'm sure trying to figure out the controls is going to be taking up the first 10 minutes or so. And where are we spawning? Alright, so the wheelhouse is right over yonder. Oh, we already got wolves on the fur. R1 to run. There you go. Mr. Bear should hopefully not be around. We don't have any sauce. Oh, we have matches, I believe. Yeah, we got 12 matches. Let's actually hit up these cars first. See if we can get some food items, maybe some gloves. Ooh, we got a flare. That'll go quickly. We got beef jerky right off the rip. Hell yeah. And it appears we have a memento cache. Cedar limb, deer carcass. Alright, that's out on the island. Jackrabbit Island. So there wouldn't be anything Oh yeah, no, wolves are in full fucking ready to tear into our hide mode. And a regular flare, we'll use that when we go inside. Doubtful we'd have another memento cache. Alright, maybe. Oh shit, okay, you are ready to tear into my ass. I'm gonna let you wander for a second. We wanna go that way. I think we'll be fine. With you. So we definitely want to go to the busted up church. Yep. Ah, this freaking shit. There's a jerry can outside I want to grab, but we have to go back out the door we just came in. Oh, they are ready to tear into me. I'm gonna try my luck. Get the jerry can, get the jerry can. Get back inside. Alright, we're good. Unless there's one over here, I hope not. Oh, god damn, where are you? Fuck. Run away. Hell no. Hell no's to the no. I'm gonna lay just a regular match. So we need you for Tinder. Actually, no, we don't need Tinder. We picked the skill. Book for fire. Yes. Match is gonna burn out. Son of a bitch. That was empty. It used to be that I could navigate these areas just on muscle memory. I really don't want to waste the flare just yet. Well, actually, you know what? We'll probably find some inside, so we'll use this real quick. I don't really want to miss anything. There you go. Canister. No need for that. At least not anytime soon. Cloth, hell yeah. And I think that about does. No, we got more lantern fuel. Maple syrup, hell yeah. So definitely want to grab those. And get some more beef jerky. Alright, I think that about does it for the trailer. And that wolf should hopefully have screwed up. Well, he's not going to screw this anyway. We get the flare out. Sure. Normally I don't pick up the fire logs because they weigh so much. I believe they're quite a pain to start a fire with. We don't need to go over there because we don't have the key to open up the memento cache there. And we have already burned through our marine flare. That sucks. That'll be helpful. Oftentimes there's a lantern in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to navigate to find it. Where's the locker? Screw it, I'll waste another match. We'll find more inside, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, now. You showed me the locker. Not the one I was looking for. Ah, son of a bitch, there is no lantern. But we got some gloves. That works. triangle, okay. Let's get those on a person. Go. Let's see. And just because we're going to be getting matches doesn't mean I should waste them. Do you have a bedroll? We do, okay. It's almost morning time, so let's actually throw that down if we can. We'll sleep for a few hours. Hopefully it'll be daylight. Bastard. Okay. Pick you up. Have a soda. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have a cooking pot. That we won't get till we get to the coastal highway. Most likely. We are gaining temperature. Let's fast forward. We need a little bit more daylight than that, though. Here you go. Now we can see. We can put those away. Yeah, wait, there's something else in there. Nah. Eyes, we just see and stuff. That'll come in handy eventually. Painkillers, do we already have some? Nope. Maybe we will find the revolver in here. If not, a whetstone. Boots! 52%. We can toss those on our feet. Pinnacle peaches. Again, we don't need tinder. We're already advanced in our fire starting skills. Sewing kit, awesome sauce. And we have the revolver. Bonus points if it's got some ammo in it. Nothing in the shelves. Nothing. No matches. And a whetstone. Alright. Things are looking good. Alright. Awesome. Scarf. Break down those shoes when we get inside. We don't have a pry bar. And small rifle rounds. Okay. Come on. Alright, so one of these rated at. Even better. Alright. How our meat is doing. Now, this would make for a phenomenal run if, when we break into the safe downstairs, we find mucklucks inside. It has not been the case on many of the last runs that we've done. I always hold out hope. We're gonna get some chips, so some beef jerky. Scrap metal. Don't need you. The more scrap metal we can find that's loose, the better. Do we have an emergency stim? No. Another accelerant, so that's cool. And since we found the revolver in the trailers, I don't think we're gonna find another one inside here. Usually one up by the boats. Probably find a couple of revolver rounds though. Torch? Hell yeah. Just means we won't have to craft one. It's you, sir. What do you have for us? That's a shame. I was hoping to find some more clothing. There's your heavy hammer, hell yeah. That seems like a different spot for it to be in, though. I think I found it over here before. If not, it's usually in here on the shelves. We're not going to go there just yet. We should break these down, but we don't have... We could do it by hand, but I'd rather wait till we have a hatchet. Just because it's quicker. There's your hacksaw. So when we need an abundance of scrap metal, we'll be able to get it. So we're going to need that for arrowheads. This is typically how I try to start my runs. Because we'll have the pre-made bow over in Katie's secluded corner, but I like to leave here with about 20 arrowheads on my person. And for each piece of scrap metal, it's going to be 2. We've got 3 thus far. And depending on what we find before we fire up the forge, will determine what we craft. So I usually don't go with the makeshift hatchet or knife. Cloth. But everything to start a quality run is right here at Desolation Point. You always have the heavy hammer and the hacksaw. The pre-made bow, you'll find a revolver. Sometimes the distress pistol, which is why we gotta break those boxes down. Occasionally you'll find one behind that. If not, sometimes it'll be up on the second floor underneath one of the beds. And silly me, I crouched when I could have just walked up this pipe. Cup of coffee is always going to be here. Cola bar. And yeah, so we got some revolver cartridges. So at least we have some ammunition. We've already got painkillers, we don't need more. There it is. Pork and beans, double supply. Awesome. But yeah, if you don't find the revolver anywhere else, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna find it where we just found those rounds. Sometimes you'll find a jerry can in here. I think it's usually over a recessed area that we already looked in. Check the shelves for the hacksaw or the heavy hammer. That's a find. Sometimes you'll find the heavy hammer behind here. But if not, right here on this little shelving unit, you'll find your items. Alright, and let's see if we can get some mucklucks. I think that was 13. Yep. Yeah, 22. That was fine. Now the trick is to not pass this one. Come on, mucklucks. MRE, flashlight. Bastard. Alright, well, they can't always be winners. That MRE will go a long way, so that works. These will go a long way, too. I'm not going to set up the transponder. Just because until we get to the Forsaken Airfield, it's not really going to matter. We don't have the signal tracker device. And I often don't wind up coming back all this way once I complete everything I intend to. Well, that is an empty soda. That's nothing. But yeah, oftentimes you'll find the distress pistol under this bed or this one. Sometimes you'll find wool socks. Today we didn't find jack all the shit. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I think that about does it for in here. We could make a fire and get some water going, but we got plenty of soda. But we're also hemorrhaging temperature gauge too, so we didn't find any other clothing items. Oh, this could go bad. We're gonna... Cool. I think on Stalker, if it's above 20%, it will not give you food poisoning. But usually once it drops below that, I don't bother trying to eat it. Just to be on the safe side. But I know an interloper, especially the sardines, if they get quite low, don't even bother eating them. It's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get food poisoning. So next order of business, we are hemorrhaging temperature gauge. We should probably make our way to the mine. That way we can gather up some coal. Because we're going to need that for the forge. There is some on the boat. I usually like to carry some on me anyway. But this is where we may run into problems. So we already know that there's wolves. I don't know about Mr. Bear. He may be up here. Oh, let's get you loaded. Oh, shit. Yep, no, let's definitely get you loaded. Come on. Oh, we're shivering. We're going to be shivering, too. Did we hit you? Nope. So he'll be turning around. You know what? We got that flare. I'm going to just use that. We'll likely be finding more. Let's check in here real quick. Yeah. Hold your horses. Where are you? Ah, you are gatekeeping the mine. Oh, there's two of you. Son of a bitch. We're definitely going with the flare. Mm-hmm. Your mother wears combat boots. Jason. Oh wow, we are surrounded. Fuck, man. Yeah. Run away. Hey, look at that. I didn't know that was going to be there. No, not whatsoever. Ah, coal. And I like to get at least 8 pieces. How are we doing on weight? Still got some wiggle room. Hopefully we can find some clothing in here. But for y'all that are uninitiated with this game, if you do decide to play, the coal that you find inside these mines and caves and stuff will respawn over time. So if you're early on and you like to hoard, grab all of it. You can always come back and get more. As it can be the deciding factor when you're out and about. If you're not going to find any place to hole up in, you can start a fire with it and warm yourself up lickety-split, because it is the warmest of flammables in the game. But do bear in mind you're going to need some wood source to start your fire. You can't use it to initiate a fire. But once you get it going, throw one of those bad boys in. I think it gives you about an hour's worth of fuel, maybe a little bit more, but it will drastically increase the temperature output, especially in your colder areas. Like Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain, Black Rock? Black Ridge? Hey, we got a hat. I think it's Black Rock. Oh, and we got a shooting guide. Go. Locked? No. Awesome. But you don't have anything in you, so that was kind of a waste. Alright, so the coast should be clear. There sometimes is a wolf nearby outside this exit, but I want to clear up some inventory space right now. So we don't need these. Let me throw this flare. Do. Why does it appear like I'm not gaining temperature? That should help that. Nope. I'm going to put these on. I'm going to break these ones down. Just in case we don't find any cured leather. It's often a piece or two in the lighthouse. We could repair that. You know what, I'm thinking about it, let's just do it. Sleep gauge is a little under half. Temperature's really not any higher. So I'm thinking, what do we got for coal? 15 pieces. We don't need you. We don't need you. I really need 2 books. Because another thing I'm hoping is that we're going to find some cedar or birch saplings when we head up to the church. Which is right over yonder, but sometimes there's some up over this little mountain area. And since we have the hacksaw, we can go cut it down. We got maple. We're not desperately gonna need, but we can leave this at the church to cure. Because again, Katie's Secluded Corner is gonna have an already crafted bow, a broken arrow, and a regular arrow. These saplings are only good to, well, I mean, you can use them for 2 things now. You can make the crevasse. Basically, it's a sled. Well, I don't use it, but it's good if you don't have the technical backpack and you want to carry a bunch of shit. I just don't like it because you can't run with it. Nor can you utilize your weaponry while you have it in your hands. Oh, but we got good stuff right here. This is what we're going to need to make arrows. I don't know if we'll be here long enough to craft arrows up. We'll definitely have arrowheads. And I should grab some rocks because there's bunnies nearby. And another reason you want to come up here is often you will find a hunting knife. Sometimes there'll be a revolver. Ragged shirt will do as well right now. Definitely be trading that up. And some more revolver cartridges. Sometimes you'll find a case of them. And what is this bedroll? 86. Alright, so we need to get a fire going. I want to lay this bedroll we just picked up. Where are you? There you go. Instead of putting wear and tear on the one that we carry, I always try to lay this one down. This kind of works as a base for the duration of us being here. But the lighthouse and the ship with the forge on it, they have beds, so you don't really need to use your bedrolls in there. And you do have a bed in the whale refinery plant, but I usually try to sleep by the fire when I'm in there. Alright, book, we don't need an accelerant, we should be fine. Let's get you going, throw a piece of coal on. Craft up some water while we're here. We should have a recycled can on us. We do have a recycled can, awesome. Add fuel, 1 piece of coal. Should be more than enough time to make a good bit of water. Each, we might be able to do a 3rd one. How much just enough time. Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Well, on the plus side, we do have a full temperature gauge now. But that kind of shafts me. I was going to go hunt some rabbits. But now we're not going to be able to find any, because wildlife tends to disappear when the blizzard kicks in. And this is likely going to last throughout the night. We'll make a little bit more water, then we'll take a run for it. Go hole up at the lighthouse. Just enough time for one more, alright. Alright, and let's make sure we drop all our curables. Thinking maybe lay down for an hour, but that's really not going to do much for us. So I think we should make a break for the lighthouse. So we have food to tide us over. We also have plenty of water now. Chug that. So our curables are going, that's a plus. We didn't get any rabbits. I wanted to try to hunt down 3, then we could have made a rabbit skin hat. Oh, what? Why are there wolves? I thought y'all weren't supposed to be around when it was like this. Alright, well, we're about to lose sleep gauge, so let's not waste time. 'Cause once that's gone, we can't run. As long as we get to the bridge before it runs out, we're kosher. We'll lose a little bit of condition bar, but that's fine. Yep, there goes our sleep gauge. Plus side, we're gonna sleep for a decent chunk. We'll get that condition bar right back up to 100%. No need to fear. I mean, if I wanted to, I could chug down one of my coffees. That'll give me a little bit more sleep gauge. I'd rather save them, at least till we get ready to get out of here. Check one thing real quick. Sometimes there's a dead body. Nope, he'd be on the rock right there. Alright, let's get inside. We're already gaining temperature gauge, that's awesome. I will waste one match. Just to look around real quick, we'll check this out. Oh, we got cooking oil. We got some oats. We'll scope that out. Oh, son of a bitch, that match didn't last for shit. Thankfully, I know where I am. Just want to get to the bed. There you go. I'll fill out belly. Another nifty trick I like to point out, I always go for whatever's the lowest quality. Utilize the FIFO rule, first in, first out. If it's crappy, you want to eat that as quick as you can. Save the stuff that's of higher quality, it's going to last longer. So with that, we have about 10 hours till sunup. And we can sleep for that full duration. Always make sure when you're going to sleep a big chunk of change, top off your meters. On Stalker, I think you can sleep 10 hours without running out of water on a full gauge. I'll have a little bit left over. Interloper, you don't want to sleep any longer than 8 hours. Because you will run out of water gauge, you'll wake up and take damage on your condition bar. Of our gauge, and we'll have beautiful sunlight to scope out what goodies we have in here. There's a lantern, son of a bitch. It's dog food, wilderness kitchen. So we have and a pre-made tea. Awesome. We have 3 tutorial books we need to start working our way on. Not gonna do that just yet. Oh, hell yeah, we are doing kosher on ammunition now. That's a plus. So next order of business, I'm gonna try. I want to take these to bring back to the wheelhouse. I will grab those. We're going to swing on over to the Riken, which is the ship. I'm going to drop off a bunch of these things. And there's the cured lever I talked about earlier. I don't often come to the lighthouse. I do a once over, usually haul up for the night. But once I do, I don't really have a need to come here unless I'm in a pinch. But even then, I just usually sleep and get the hell on out. Some people will utilize it as a base because it's pretty much smack dab in the middle of the region. But that's where we're going next, because that's where the fort is. I think we really have a need to go over to the island just yet. But an idea I was going to utilize was, because I want to go to Katie's secluded corner. But I don't want to come back here on my way back. We will take you. How are we on weight? Not ideal, but we should be fine. That'll come in handy. Because I was kind of thinking just leave everything here, come back and grab it, and then go over to the rig and you kind of gotta go, oh, hell yeah. Kind of go out of your way to get up here. The only way to do it is over the bridge. let's just go to the wagon first. We'll backtrack. Though we do have another option to get bunnies. So how many stones do we have? 7. That's... Oh yeah, let me take another one. There's one other spot we should probably check out. That way I don't have to go back to it. I think it's around the bend. Or not. Where's the truck? Oh, it's around this corner. Mm-hmm. There you is. Do you have the mountaineering rope? Nope, you have another firearm blanket. I thought I was going to grab the rope anyway, but I just wanted to see if it was there. There's a spot you can attach it, but it's kind of pointless. I can give us some more leather. And another memento cache. Where's this going to be? Oh, that's the cave. We might go in there. There's usually well, no, there's not usually. There's always a living wolf inside this cave. I think it's the only one, or one of 2 in the game that have wolves inside of it. Which are a pain in the ass. You can kill them, but in order to do so, you have to have a torch, and when you throw it down on the ground to be able to see it, they just keep running away from it. Trying to land a shot is not the easiest thing to do. But there's usually 2 deer carcasses and some ammunition in there, so it's worthwhile to explore. Alright, so let's get in here, drop off some of the weight. Do we have a fish? No fish. Sometimes there's a fish on the ground here. Sometimes a dead body. And if you don't get an abundance of scrap metal, come on in here. And as long as you get daylight going, you can just break down these shelves and this locker. You'll have more than enough to make an abundance of arrowheads and makeshift knife or hatchet if you so desire. As well, you have plenty of wood. You can break all these crates down for recycled wood. Let us break out this lantern. Oh, that's another reason why we weigh a shit ton. I have all that fuel on me. Always worth it to check in here. There's usually some scattered revolver rounds, if not a case of them. Anyway, you got some coffee. Fuck yeah. But you usually find some scattered on the ground here. Not always, clearly. I'm surprised we don't have a solitary one, but we have been doing pretty good on ammunition. I think we've already found 2 cases and some scattered rounds. Piece of coal. I'll leave that there. So what I usually do is gather up all the coal and then just drop the entire pile right here next to the forge. We're gonna keep 2 pieces on us though, just in case we're in a pinch and we need to make fire real quick. But you need 8 to get the forge up to temperature. So as long as you have 8 in here, you're good for 1 go. Me personally, I try to have at least 16. That way, if I do have to come back and forge up anything, I don't have to go scouring around to get the coal. I know that I'm already prepared and ready to go. And speaking of, you do not require the heavy hammer. We'll keep that for now. That can get dropped too. This I'm going to drop because we're going to bring that over to the refinery plant for when we go to craft stuff. That'll decrease the amount of time it's going to take. What else can we ditch while we're here? Clothing, let's take a look. Oh, what I was trying to do. Alright, there you go. This we can break down. I think wool's better than fleece, right? Yeah. So put those on. We're gonna need to break this stuff down. I want to see what we're dealing with. Ooh, that sucks. Nothing to increase wool, fleece, cotton. We'll probably break both of those down. I want to see what we got for daylight. Oh, we're not even at the middle point of the day, so maybe I'll start breaking those down. Alright, next order of business. Ooh, wool air wraps. That's actually a nice find. Unlike your other clothing, that goes in your accessory slot. I'll give you an extra boost to your temperature. Fishing manual, yep. Do we need a flask? I don't think we need a flask. How much is away? Fuck it, I'll take it. If worst comes to worst, I'll just ditch it. If you haven't found a lantern by this point, you will sometimes find one on the ground right there. You can break this box down. There's often food behind it, but we get a good supply right now, so. Sewing kit. Alright, we can put you up because we're going outside. Probably could have ditched the lantern too. Alright, we're gonna start gathering up crow feathers. Usually when there's a body up here, there'll be some on the ground out here. I can see one already, so grab those on the way out. But another reason it's worthwhile to come up here, you go into the captain's quarters, and you are going to find a scrawled note and a memento cache key. The memento cache is on the pier over here on the train. We'll get a bunch of marine flares and distress pistol rounds. green flares usually stay in the box, but the distress pistol rounds are definitely worth grabbing. So once more inside, we will go drop the lantern. That I always tend to leave right by the door. That way you don't have to fumble around trying to find it if you come back during the night. So. And we'll put you right there. What else can we ditch that we don't direly need? I'm gonna get rid of that fire log. Because we're about to go pick up the bow and 2 arrows. Likely some deer meat, because there's going to be a carcass up there. I often go overweight for most of my run. As long as you don't go too overweight, it's not going to screw you too much. But you get some wiggle room. If you go, I think it's 20 pounds over your maximum, you won't be able to run from that point forward. You also burn more calories once you go overweight, but I don't tend to really notice that being a problem. Definitely need to get our food up. Yeah, I'll eat one of these. I was trying to wait. Oh, wait, no, we have the knife. So, really didn't need to wait. But if you don't have a knife or a can opener is best. You're going to ruin the cans, and you won't get, you'll lose a percentage of the calories that you would normally get. Since we ate that, actually, yeah, we'll keep the 2 cans. Usually I only carry 1, but we don't have the cooking pot yet, so we can double our production of water for the time being. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's go to Katie's secluded corner. I'll swing by that island on the way back. And we're already losing temperature gauge. Kind of surprised by we have a good amount of clothing. This isn't one of the colder regions, but the quality of our clothing isn't the greatest either, so that's not helping matters. Excuse me. So we'll probably stop to light a fire when we get to where we're going. We have a deer. I don't see any crows, so I don't think we're going to have a deer carcass. Sometimes there's one right over here. We'll still stop and take a look. There it is, a negatory. We can cut through this way. And do be on the lookout. Sometimes a boat will wash ashore over here. could hunt some rabbits up here as well. You know what? I might do that. It's going to be a pain in the ass, though. We're going to be shivering. Oftentimes, 2 to 3 rabbits will spawn right up here. Hey, look at that. You bastard. Fine, I guess. Cedar wood, yep. There's a bow. There's a regular arrow. That's a can of food. Thank you. All sorts of food. Hell yeah. Broken arrow we can break down for an arrowhead. 1.2 pounds of food, son of a bitch. Actually, yeah, we're losing temperature gauge. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And we have a dead body, so there's some more crow feathers. Do we have a hatchet? We do not. Bastard. Some potential fire one right next to his body. So that is a shame. That means we're probably going to wind up crafting up a makeshift hatchet for the time being. Because we've pretty much been everywhere. Again, if there was the mountaineering rope, you would attach it over here on that rock right there. But really, it's pointless. There's nothing over here. So there's really no need for it. Here's what we can do. We are going to light a fire right here. We had a stick, right? Here you go. Throw one of our pieces of coal on. We will then hack into Mr. Deer. That'll get our temperature back to 100%. I'm also going to throw some of that on there. I mean, it's a good plan, but if the wind picks up, yeah, we should be alright. We got coverage from this. So unless the wind's blowing this way, I don't see that burning out on us. While you're doing your thing, we're going to make some more water. 40 minutes for that to go, so let's see what we can get accomplished here. 6 minutes. Yeah, the water would burn. Let's go for that. You should be done. Deer meat down. 32, we can get another one of your guts. Kinda want to get his skin too, but that's gonna take some doing. Ah, alright, so if we use the knife it won't. Just has left on this. Perfect. Alright, I'm like, why is it saying 0 minutes? That don't make no sense. got everything off of you. Now, can we... Oh, fog's rolling in. Can we hunt ourselves a rabbit or two? Ah, you prick. Turned right at the wrong time. Oh, I gotta get my aim down again. Ooh, I grabbed a shit ton of rocks. Suck it. Yoink. I mean, I could shoot him, but I don't want to do that. That's just overkill. Oh, come on, man. That was dead on. Bullshit. He's gonna be right on the yep, you suck. I'm gonna hit you. There we go. And now we have a full-on centimeter. That kinda sucks. It's gonna make us smell oh so tasty to the nearby wolves. So now I'm thinking maybe I should head back up to the broken church. Oh no, we can cure our rabbit pelts inside the Reagan. Would you please just climb? There you go. I don't want to hunt that, do you? Oh shit, yep, okay. They are on us. Didn't land a one. Let us... Normally I'd pick up the empty casings, but... we're gonna produce a hell of a lot more before we even begin to consider hitting up a workbench. He is gonna chase us. This is the risk you take, having a full centimeter. I could drop the guts that I'm carrying. That'll distract him. But I'm fine with luring him along. He ought to be able to make it to the Reagan without incident. I was gonna say what happened to the music. I knew he wasn't gonna give up pursuing us. Normally I don't go this way, just because you can break through the ice in this region. Why not put more weight into our backpack? He is not going to give up on us. If we didn't have a yep, there he is. I was going to say, if we didn't have a centimeter, if you break the line of vision, sometimes you can cheese it, but... these fuckers can smell me from a mile away right now. We don't have much further to go. Though, we could utilize a tactic here. I see a deer out in the ice right there. I think it would be wise to just go with the safe alternative and go straight for the boat. But we could utilize him to kill the deer for us, and then we scare him away with the gun. And we have free food. I am so tempted to do that. But we run the risk if I scare the deer off before he locks onto him. We're gonna have to deal with him anyway. Oh yeah, I'm on to your ass. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. I don't think it's gonna work out though. He's getting too close to that edge. Unless I can scare him towards him. Nope, he's walking in. Yeah. Alright, wait. I think we have a chance here. Oh yeah! Get him, boy! Fuck yes. Yeah! That's perfect placement, too. And I clipped him. So now we can have some wolf meat. Thanks, buddy. You are a gentleman and a fucking scholar. Let's take this. Easily come back outside. Oh, that is awesome. Until I turn around and see a bear behind me. And it's not awesome for you. That's a shame. The hell's that open? It ain't moving. So that's a plus. Oh, and we got crow feathers. Do we have more crow feathers? No. Let's see. I'll grab this. And come back for the guts later. Just because I don't want to push it too hard, but we're gonna need the guts because now we can make deerskin pants. Once these are cured. We could make deerskin boots. Oh shit, there's Mr. Bear. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure we smell good to you too. Let's get the fuck inside. Oh, goody goody. Okay, let's drop off our curables. Actually, we need to harvest our rabbits too. Let's see. I got a piece of deer meat I can eat somewhere. Here you go. Fresh, cooked, good. Can't tell you how many times I've screwed up and eaten the raw shit. That really didn't fill us, did it? Oh, it was a half a piece, that's why. Alright. I forgot it was only 1.2. We are going to go back and hack up the rest of the meat off that deer. But I didn't want to push it because I knew our temperature gauge was going to run out. Excuse me. Not too concerned with the meat. More concerned with just getting the hide and the guts. I should actually go do this right near the lantern on the ground because we're going to need to see. the time we're done with this. There you go. And now we can go for everything. Normally I wouldn't take the meat just because you don't really get much off of it. But each time we hack into this, it increases our harvesting skills. So it would make sense. So that used to be a cheese that you could do. It's just harvest very, very small portions repeatedly. And you could max out your harvesting skill pretty much within like the first couple of days. But yeah, you don't have that luxury anymore. They fixed that little glitch. Understandably. But, you new players don't know what you're missing. Grab you. Bring all of this over to the forge area. And just like that, we are doing absolutely kosher. We have a bow, we have a revolver, we've got a good amount of ammunition. Plenty of food to survive. We'll need to make some water. But we got plenty of that for the time being as well. I'm going to ditch a lot of this food. Because we really don't need all these cans. But another thing I like to point out quite often in my runs is man-made foods, such as your canned goods, candy bars, all that kind of stuff, you want to store indoors. It'll degrade a lot less quickly than leaving it outside. But your meats and stuff, you want to leave outdoors. Cooked, uncooked, doesn't matter. Indoors, I think you lose about 10% a day. Whereas if you leave it outside, I think it's like 1 to 2% per day. So you don't need to be a mathematician to realize that's definitely gonna make or break how long your food supply lasts. So we are gonna ditch the higher stuff in here. Because again, these all weigh half a pound each, so that's gonna shave off some weight. These we can carry with us, that's fine. I don't think we want to light up the forge just yet. Because again, we gotta get more scrap metal before we go for it. I'd like to have the full supply on the ready before I go firing it up. Speaking of which, we don't even be carrying the scrap metal either. Let's get rid of that. Okay. We're dropping you. So that's all going to take time. I think the deer carcass, 5 days. Rabbits are 2, maybe 3. Guts are 5 days as well. So we're going to be here for a minute waiting for these to cure. But we've also got the birch saplings and the maple up at the church. Those I want to say are 3 and 4 days. 3 for the birch, 4 for the maple. But those have already been chilling for about half a day, possibly a full day. I haven't really been keeping track. We're not going to cook any of this meat just yet, so I'll head outside. Drop that on the ground. So long as Mr. Bear's not still hanging around. I don't imagine he would be. Usually once the night kicks in, he starts heading back home. But I'd like to get the rest of the meat off of him, and then we'll just make a pile. Usually he doesn't. So, there he is. Usually he doesn't make his way all the way over here. Very infrequently he does, but usually he just walks pretty much along where those docks are and around the whale factory. Oftentimes you'll see him up on the road. Are you coming back over here? I believe he is. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, no, he's coming back this way. You fucker. Alright. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna leave Mr. Deer just chilling there. But we are gonna drop this meat. Grab it there. Because he will stroll up and attack me while I'm harvesting the rest of the meat off of him. And I don't want to deal with that. So we ain't going. We'll get back to that when the daylight starts kicking in. But for now, we are going to replenish this. It is about to run out. The hacksaw on us in case we need. Well, actually, I don't think there's going to be any more saplings in our future, so we can drop the hacksaw too. We can use the knife to harvest, so we'll be fine in that regard. But the plan now is we've pretty much got the fixings for everything we need. When we wake up in the morning with the daylight, we'll start breaking down shelves for scrap metal. Probably head outside and gather up the rest of the deer meat and cook a few pieces up just to sustain us. Other than that, we got nothing to do until our curables are done curing, so we'll probably knock out our training manuals here. So that'll speed things along. So what we're gonna do is take a break so I can freshen up my coffee, go feed my lungs. We'll sleep, get up, go hit up the deer, and start tackling the training manuals. Once that's done, we'll start crafting up some arrowheads, and then probably by the time that process is finito, we should be ready to gather up our curables and go hit the workbench. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. Whether it works out as swimmingly as I have it in my head, we'll see. But for now, that's going to do it for this one. So, for those in attendance, for those that have come and gone, and for those that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank y'all for watching. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel, and hopefully we'll catch y'all on the next one. With that, this is Slammy, signing off, and until next time, peace, y'all.